The Nike Zoom Vomero 5 has come back in full force in 2023. Nike has been really pushing this model this year, and we've already seen a lot of really nice colorways release. And I got the latest colorway right here, and these might be the boldest of them all, but they're just as nice. My name is Josh, and I will be reviewing the Nike Zoom Vomero 5 in the Wheatgrass colorway. So we got them right here, the Nike Zoom Vomero 5 in the Wheatgrass colorway. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you already know that the Zoom Vomero 5 is one of my favorite Nike sneakers, period. Mainly for three reasons. First of all, it is simply the most comfortable Nike shoe I've ever worn. The Zoom comfort on this is really nice, and you can just pretty much wear them all day. Your feet won't get tired. It's also a very lightweight shoe, and that is because it was originally supposed to be a running shoe when it released back in 2010. And you technically can still use them for running if you want. However, Nike does market the shoe nowadays as more of a lifestyle sneaker. The upper of this shoe is almost entirely made out of mesh, which is what makes the shoe so light. And the third reason is versatility. Yeah, this is pretty much a sneaker you can wear with anything. You can wear these with sweatpants at the airport, or you could even dress them up, wear them with jeans and a trench coat. They're very wearable. You can do anything with these. It's a very versatile shoe. A lot of people compare the shoe with the New Balance 2002R, which does make sense, especially when looking at that split cushioning at the heel. It does definitely resemble those 2002R split cushioning as well. However, when comparing them side by side with a 2002R, you can definitely tell that the Zoom Vomero 5 is much more of a slimmer model. And that's because it does have a much lower profile, which in my opinion makes the shoe even easier to wear with most pants. Interesting fact about the shoe, this was the first ever Nike sneaker to feature split cushioning. And getting into this particular colorway, the Wheatgrass colorway, it did release in early February for a retail price of $160. These are probably the loudest colorway to release so far, but I gotta say it's definitely one of my favorite. The official colorway for this is Wheatgrass and Gold Suede. Gold Suede, that does sound pretty fancy, but it is pretty weird to see a color being called suede, especially since suede is a material. That gold suede color does seem to feature on the mesh panels of the shoe. And then on top, we have some bits of leather done in more of a darker brown. I believe that is the Wheatgrass color right there. And on the swoosh, you have this really nice hit of orange. You also see a strip of orange on the tongue, some more dark brown panels on the back with another mini orange swoosh. And additionally, you get these little hits of blue, which also go great on the shoe. Yeah, overall, I really like this colorway. You can say it's more of a fall colorway maybe, but I'd like to hear from you guys. What do you think of the Nike Zoom Vomero 5 in this Wheatgrass colorway? These two are probably my favorite colorways to release so far on this model, the oatmeal as well as now the Wheatgrass. Before we move on to sizing, just wanted to remind you guys to please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. I'm dropping at least 3 videos a week, so make sure you guys are subscribed. So when it comes to sizing on these, now this pair actually did release in men's sizing. Most other colorways of the Zoom Vomero 5 this year actually released in women's sizing. Like on the oatmeal pair, for example, I bought these in a women's 12.5, which is a men's 11. I did get these in a men's 11. I threw them on feet, and I have to say I didn't really notice much of a difference in terms of how they actually felt on feet. I was expecting the men's pair to feel slightly wider on foot, but it doesn't really feel that way. It feels to me the same as the women's sized pairs. My sizing recommendation for you guys is go with your true size if you have normal feet. If you have wider feet, I would suggest going up half a size. You might find the midfoot area to be a bit constricting. To give you a bit of a sizing reference, I go with my true size also in most other Nike sneakers like Dunks and Jordan 1s. In Air Force 1s, I'm a 10.5. I also do go true to size in my New Balance 2002R as well as the 1906R. The only other difference I did notice between the men's and women's pairs is that on the men's pair, it seems like the ankle collar is slightly higher than the women's. For example, on this men's pair right here, you can see there is a bit of a gap between that leather panel and the top of the mesh panel. Whereas on this women's pair, you can see there's pretty much no gap at all. And that's because the ankle collar on this one is slightly lower. It's hard to really even see this on camera too, but you'll notice that the Wheatgrass pair, it's slightly taller at the back here than the women's. Overall, the Nike Zoom Vomero 5 in the Wheatgrass colorway, I think this is a great looking pair. I don't expect these to sell out, so there's a very good chance that you might be able to get these on sale. So if I were you guys, I'd probably wait it out a little bit and hopefully get a pretty good deal. You can also maybe try going on StockX, putting in an offer much below the retail price and try getting it that way. I think this is one of the nicest colorways to release so far. The Zoom Vomero 5 looks really nice in these louder tones. Looks great, very comfortable. Yeah, I gotta give these a cop. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram as well. Links are in the description, and also check out the bi-weekly sneaker podcast, The Kickback Pod, available on all streaming platforms. You can find that link in the description as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.